Greetings everyone, today I am going to show you everything about newest Ideogram 4 model. This model is extremely powerful, it works and supports with JSON prompts, and how to use it is not easy as other models, but it is very powerful. I have prepared 3 different presets. They are all ready. Balanced preset, highest quality preset, and turbo preset. These are SwarmUI presets, but their same versions exist on ComfyUI as well as workflows. Downloading the necessary models is also ready with our model downloader Ideogram 4 core bundle. You can download them right away, or you can go to the image generation models and see the additional models here as well. So it works with JSON prompts, but how to use this model with JSON prompts easily? To generate JSON prompts, I have developed a new application called as Ultimate Image Captioner Pro. This application is a powerhouse. I will show all features of it. You see, this is the input image. This is the JSON prompt it generated. These are the JSON elements that you can modify, and this is the visualization of the JSON prompt. Another example, this is input image. This is JSON prompt. You see, these are the captions of the boxes. When we scroll down, we can see the boxes here. You can move these boxes very easily like this. If you want to work with the boxes more easier, hide them and drag and drop, make the changes like this. And once you're done with everything, including changing the captions or everything, apply box edits and it will save the edited boxes. So you see, as you click here and here, it will update all these values for you. You can change them. One of the big advantage of this model is that it has both caption and text area. So you see, it is taking the text differently. You see, this is wanted text and the wanted text is written like this. Caption is the regular caption, text is if there is a text. The model works without any JSON prompt as well. It is not mandatory, but the power of the model comes from JSON. So this is another example as you see, and I have used these examples and regenerated images like this one. So this and this image is perfectly matching as a structure. The style is different. Obviously you need to change the style, but you see there is a moon here and we can see that in the prompt there is a crescent moon visible in the dark sky. So it is perfectly matching. There are 2 mouses. We can see how it is captioned. It says white mouse wearing a beach coat and blue scarf holding a snowball, smiling with snow on its head. So I need to change the style. If I want to change the style, there is no style information here, but the structure is fully matching. Mouse, colors, what they are wearing, what they are doing, the overall scene. This is another example. This is generated from this. You see, it was like this, and this is the generated example. So the model is perfectly able to regenerate the original input image as you weigh. So this is the regeneration of this original image. You see, it was this one, and this is regeneration. So this model is very powerful. As I said, you can use it as you wish. With this captioner application, you won't have any issues to regenerate any images. This application has so many features, not only Qwen instruct, but we also support JoyCaption as well. So you can use JoyCaption captioners and you will see the generated captions and everything. Everything is automatically saved inside outputs folder. Moreover, we have JSON builder as well. So with JSON prompt builder, you can start from beginning or you can load your existing generations and make changes and save everything. This is amazing. The JSON prompt builder is so easy to use. When you click generate JSON, it will start empty like this. So you can keep adding boxes, type captions, whatever you want, and save them. So it will be saved in a new fresh folder, but I prefer to load the generated JSON and work on it. It is up to you. You can do both ways. Finally, you can also use the saved outputs. So with saved outputs, you can refresh, and when you click, it will load very easily all the generations. There is filtering, daily filtering, number of displayed results per page. It is very advanced. You can use this very easily. So if you are going to make training, this application is perfect for that. You see, we support all these prompting presets, ideogram, photorealistic, art style, character subject, product object. So you can use this according to your dataset, and you can do batch captioning. In the bottom we have batch folder captioning. It will use these set parameters and batch caption the given folder and save all the outputs. Moreover, we support all these VRAMs. So if you have a low VRAM GPU, don't worry, we cover you. These low VRAM presets exist for JoyCaption as well. So whether you are using JoyCaption or Qwen, you can select your VRAM preset. It will automatically select it according to your GPU, but you can go to the lower or higher VRAM presets as well. How you are going to use this model? I will begin with showing you how to update your ComfyUI, then how to update your SwarmUI, then how to download models, then how to install the Image Captioner app, and the rest is as usual using all older tutorials are valid. There aren't many new stuff, so let's begin. So first of all, check below description and go to ComfyUI installer and download the latest version. Move the downloaded zip file into your ComfyUI installation folder. Right click and extract and overwrite all the files. This is super important. Once you overwritten all files, you are ready to update. I recommend you to delete your virtual environment folder if you didn't update for a long time, so that we will get all freshly installed virtual environment. This is not mandatory step, but this is perfect way of fixing your ComfyUI installation and updating it. Okay, the folder is deleted. Then run the Windows install or update confyui.bat file. Choose your Python version. Currently I am still using 3.10, but we may move to 3.11 as a preferred Python version soon, because a lot of packages are moving to that. This will generate the virtual environment or update the libraries if it is needed, and it will update your ComfyUI to the latest version. Moreover, it will update some of the custom nodes that we use by default with our workflows and presets. We are using UV installer, therefore the updates or installations are super fast. Moreover, I am automatically installing quant operations, therefore our ComfyUI automatically supports all of the quants versions that you might find out there, like int8, block-based quantizations, different quantizations there you might find. Okay, it is all done, everything is set. One more thing that I recommend you to do is use the Windows custom nodes bundles installer, run, and my recommended bundle is 100. You can also choose them one by one from here with comma separation, but I am going to choose bundle 100 and hit yes. This will update the most commonly used nodes to the latest versions. You see, these nodes will get installed. This is what I recommend, to use the ComfyUI and SwarmUI with the maximum quality and performance. So it is updating my nodes and everything should be ready. If you use other different custom nodes than these ones, they may conflict with your installation, they may break your installation, but these are my recommendation. So my ComfyUI is now ready. I am using the extra model paths.yaml file, therefore it is seeing all of the models downloaded into my SwarmUI. So now I can start and use right away. Actually, let me show you. Run GPU bat file. It will start the ComfyUI freshly set. Everything is freshly set right now. We are still using PyTorch 2.9.1, but I plan to upgrade to PyTorch 2.12 soon once the Torch audio is also updated. Then inside the presets, you will see the Ideogram presets. You can use any of them. Turbo is also working very well. When I drag and drop, it will be loaded like this. You see all the models are automatically seen accurately. When I run it, it should pretty fast generate output. The Turbo preset is really fast and it is done. The Turbo preset already generated. One more thing that I need to mention is that you need to set the width and height from here. These width and heights are not important, so set your width and height from here to set your resolution. Moreover, the prompt generator uses aspect ratio, therefore try to match your aspect ratio with your resolution to the prompt or change both of them accordingly. Now as a next step, we will update our SwarmUI. So go to the description below and go to the SwarmUI link and download the SwarmUI model downloader zip file. Move it wherever you are going to install or your existing installation. So I recommend you to not have any special characters in your folder paths, including space characters. Make your folder paths like this. then right click and extract and overwrite all the files. This is super important, overriding all the files. Once it is done, you can just use install SwarmUI or update SwarmUI. There is one more thing that I want to mention before I update it. When you start the SwarmUI, you may have noticed it that it is telling you this: please install .NET SDK 10. So the SwarmUI is going to update to SDK 10 version. I updated our installer and updater. When I update SwarmUI, now it will automatically install the accurate SDK version. It is also going to ask permission. That is why I deleted it from my computer to show you. Okay, now it is asking the permission. I click yes, and it will open this screen and install. It will first download the exe file, then it will start the installation process like this, that you need to click and continue. This way you will get the accurate .NET SDK version and you will have the latest version. So your SwarmUI will keep working. This is necessary since SwarmUI is actually programmed with C# rather than the Python. We are using ComfyUI as a backend, if you remember my previous tutorial. So the backend is ComfyUI, but SwarmUI is basically a wrapper that lets you use the ComfyUI with much easiness. Okay, it is done. Then it will continue updating. It will update the necessary other stuff if there is anything. It will compile and start the SwarmUI. Once SwarmUI started, make sure that you are using our ComfyUI backend installation. And now I am using enable Triton backend. I don't recommend you to add Sage Attention by default because in some models, in newer models, it may not work very well. So you need to test whether it is working or not on each model that you are using. Enable Triton backend is working amazing. Enable Triton backend is also added to the ComfyUI starter. When you edit the run bot file, you will see that it is using the enable Triton backend. So it also uses Sage Attention, so you can remove it from there as well if you need. This is how you add extra arguments to your ComfyUI backend from SwarmUI interface. So as a next step, you need to download necessary models. To download necessary models, we are going to use start download models app.bat file. It will start the model downloader application, and then in the SwarmUI bundles, you will see that Ideogram core bundle. Download all the models. It will download if they are missing. If they are already downloaded, it will just hash verify them. SwarmUI may modify your downloaded models and it will cause mismatch of the hash files. In that case, it will re-download. But this downloader is made very well. It verifies hash files. So with this downloader, you will never have corrupted model issues. Moreover, it starts 16 different parallel downloads. Therefore, it is able to download with maximum speed that your internet service provider supports. Currently, you see it is downloading with 100 megabytes per second. This is my maximum speed. I have 1 gigabits internet, and we can also see the downloaded model parts here. So you see it is downloading as a 16 parts, 16 connections. All the models, this application downloaded same way. You can set your target model folder. It also supports ComfyUI model structure. Just enable this checkbox. It also supports Forge WebUI automatic 1111 folder structure or lowercase folder names. Moreover, it also has URL downloader. I had explained all of this in previous tutorials, so you can download from Sweet AI or Hugging Face into target folder, and it will be very fast and hash verified. I really recommend to use this model downloader. Once the model downloaded, they will be merged into the single part, and I am not duplicating the models. I am using the extra model YAML. You need to copy this and paste it into your ComfyUI folder. It is coming with our zip file, and when you edit this file, you will see your base folder path. You need to change this according to your SwarmUI installation. Therefore, it will see all the models that was downloaded into your SwarmUI so that you can use it inside ComfyUI as well. Or in the SwarmUI, I think it also supports that. So go to server configuration and you see there is model root. So you can give another root folder like your ComfyUI models, and when you save it in the bottom or auto save it, yes, it is probably auto saved as you change them. So it will see the models from that another folder as well. You don't need to duplicate any models. Then what you need to do is you need to update presets. For updating presets, I recommend you to use Windows preset delete import. It will clear all of your presets and update them to our latest versions. You can alternatively also use import. So choose file, go to the folder and pick the amazing SwarmUI presets, currently version 51. It will say that are you want to overwrite or not, then you can overwrite and import everything. Alternatively, you can click the Windows preset delete import. You need to run this when the SwarmUI is running, then it will ask you whether you are sure or not. Yes, and it will clear all of your presets and import them like this. It also backups your presets inside utilities folder as presets backup before deleting them. So once the presets are refreshed, you will see them like this. So refresh presets, and the ideogram presets has arrived. Now they are ready to use. Once the models are downloaded, yes, I see they are already downloaded and verified. So for using, as always, as usual, quick tools reset params to default, then select the preset that you want to download. Like let's select turbo, direct apply, and you can type your prompt. Amazing car going fast on a road. This is a very simple prompt, and unfortunately it is blocked. So we have a LoRA Realism Engine Ideogram 5. It is also downloaded with the core bundle. Let's select this and try again. Let's see if it will fix this issue. Yes, you see the previous image was blocked by the safety filter, but when I enabled the Realism Engine Ideogram version 5, it is working. However, it is not a good quality because this model wants you to have detailed JSON prompts. So I'm going to do that. How? Check below and you will see Ultimate Image Captioner Pro link. Open the page and download the Ultimate Image Captioner Pro latest zip file. I will show a fresh installation into my Q drive. So I will paste it there, right click, and I will extract, then enter inside the extracted folder, and all you need to do is just use the Windows install update app bat file. It will install the application with a virtual environment and download all the necessary models. This application is using Python 3.11. Always pay attention to the Windows requirements. If you didn't watch the requirements tutorial previously, please watch it. Its link is fully up to date. So when you open the link of the tutorial, you will see everything with images as you are seeing right now. So you won't have any issues how to follow tutorial, how to use the latest updated libraries. When you follow this tutorial, you will be fully ready to run any AI application on your Windows computer. As always, we also have run pod and mass compute instructions. So if you are a Linux user, you can use the mass compute instructions. Everything is fully up to date. Even the tutorial videos are up to date in the instruction read txt file. There is only one thing that I want to show you. Mass compute updated its interface. So if you use mass compute, make sure that category creator, image SECourses, select your GPU, enter your coupon as SECourses and verify. You see, you will get amazing discount in all of the GPUs that you can use on mass compute. So the application is getting installed and it is downloading the models. I already have it in somewhere else. This is also using 16 connection download and hash verification. All of my installers uses this special downloader that I have developed. Therefore, they will be always fully accurate. So the other application was installed here. I will just run it with Windows Start Ultimate Image Captioner Pro once your installation has been completed. This is the interface. It supports custom user presets as well, so you can make changes and save them. So let's find an image and replicate it in the Ideogram 4 model. For example, let's try this image. I will pick the image. So for picking image, click here or you can drag and drop. Okay, this is the image. Then I will caption image. I'm using the Ideogram official version 1 preset. You can also use other presets as I have said. It also supports text generation, not only JSON based prompts but also text based prompts as well. Moreover, our application is super optimized. It will also even show you the token speed. Let's see the token speed. It is about 25 tokens per second. It is up to 4000 tokens, but usually it ends much faster depending on the image. So it is generated in 11 seconds. Let's copy this prompt. By the way, now it is keeping my VRAM busy. How? When I open it, I can see that if you don't want to keep your VRAM busy, what you can do is, let me close this and show you again. So other applications are also keeping VRAM busy.
Let's terminate them.
And let's start the Image Captioner Pro again. This way you can run both of the applications at the same time. Okay, so our VRAM is like this right now. This is SwarmUI, started the ComfyUI backend. So for Ultimate Image Captioner captioner to not use any VRAM, there is this option, run single and batch in subprocess. So what will this do? This will generate caption and then terminate the process. Therefore, it will leave absolutely zero VRAM and RAM usage. It will fully terminate process. This way you can keep your captioner open, run it anytime you want, and it will fully terminate it later. It won't have any VRAM usage, any VRAM leakage. We will see in a moment. Yes, it terminated and generated the caption. So let's verify that it is accurate. Yes, we can see that a black orange Bugatti Chiron, and it even shows its text here. You see, amazing. We can see also generated caption. So there is one high level description. It says a black and orange Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 plus sports car. This is the main structure of the image. Then it shows the text as well. So let's return back to our SwarmUI, and remember last time it had given us image blocked by safety filter. Just paste this. Let's see the aspect ratio to be sure. Okay, it is 5:3. So this is a pretty custom aspect ratio. Perhaps we can, yeah, there is not exactly 5:3. So how are we gonna do that? 5:3. I asked the SwarmUI developer to add custom aspect ratio here. I hope he adds. You can also tell him. There's a website that I have found, aspect ratio calculator. So let's enter here. Let's set our aspect ratio and let's generate a high resolution image. So it is around, yeah, 2045 to this one. So I will enter custom. This will be this and this will be that. If it was a standard aspect ratio, it would be much easier. Or alternatively, we can remove the aspect ratio from here, but it may break our, yes, B boxes probably. Let's try it. So let's also select. Then you can have side length. So this is very useful. Why? This way I can change the resolution of the image while keeping the aspect ratio. This is the new feature and it's amazing. Okay, we got our image. Pretty cool. Let's try this one and see without aspect ratio how it works. Okay, it is, I think, generating almost same image. This image was, let's see the generation. Yeah, 2045 to 1227. This will be 2016 to 1152. Yeah. And this is another image. So when you do JSON prompting, the stupid safety filter should not be triggered unnecessarily. And in the LoRa's, you can set your Realism Engine Ideogram 5. This is automatically downloaded. If you want to change its impact strength, you can change it from here, you see, with my mouse, or you can just type it. Like, let's try 1.1. And this is improving the realism. I tried it. It is pretty useful. So if your prompt is related to realism, use it. If it is not, then don't use it. And it is ready. So with realism, I got this. Without realism, I got this. It's up to you. You can try them. You can change the preset. This was the turbo preset. There is also balanced preset and highest quality preset. You can use any of them, but turbo is pretty fast, and especially fast at 1024 pixel. Let's see real time how fast it is being generated. Okay, almost ready. Yes. So it took like, let's see, 7 or 8 seconds to generate. The model supports image to image as well. So you can use init image, set image creativity, and use the prompt from this to this. So you can do image to image as well. It is pretty consistent. It also supports inpainting. It also even supports image prompt from here, upload prompt image. However, I didn't test it and it is not very good like Qwen 2512. So you need to play with it. You can provide image prompts as well. And about Image Captioner app, for folder batch processing, enter your folder input folder here and output here. You can also process subfolders if you want. You can also overwrite captions or append captions. It supports all of them. And one another thing is that we support text prefix and suffixes. So you can add OHWX to all of your captions automatically, or you can even have replace word like man, replace it with OHWX and add, and it will add it as a replace word, and it will post process all generated captions and replace these words. You can make it case sensitive or single word sensitive. When you make it single word sensitive, it is pretty useful actually. It will only find man word and not the wildcard prefix. So it is all up to you. We have all the options. You can also disable auto save box image. So check all the options we have. These are all set after deep research, and everything is automatically set. You see, when I change the preset, it changes the quantization fully automatically. Everything is fully working automatic depending on your GPU. So you see 16 gigabytes preset using int 8 version, 24 uses BF16 highest quality, 10 gigabyte uses NV4. So this application is really good. You can always ask me any questions that you have from Discord or from YouTube as a comment or from Patreon. I hope you have enjoyed. Hopefully see you later.